Even though you guys can't answer, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video.
Before we get into today's video, check out the new hat. So we did drop some new merchandise.
Yeah.
That's not one of ours. But we did drop a few different types of hats, t-shirts. Came out with a new logo. Hope you guys like it. Go check it out. It's either all the merch is gonna be right underneath this video, or I'm gonna try to put a little link here so you guys can follow that. I mean, we came out with some pretty cool stuff. I like it. Go check it out. Let us know what you think and if there's anything we can improve on.
Yeah, the editor hates me because I've spent far too much time nitpicking our design, so I'm pretty happy with it. So
it came out good.
Yeah.
Now, what are we doing today, Kyle?
Well, the American crocodiles are getting big. They do not have a boyfriend, but they are laying eggs. So it is not unheard of in crocodile or reptiles to have parthenogenesis. And what that is essentially cloning themselves without a male. So it's quite possible that these eggs could be fertile. So I'd rather just be safe, pull the eggs out, and just, God forbid, they do hatch. You know, I don't want them to get out here. Even though they are a native species here, it's still not responsible. So the best thing is to get in there, collect the eggs, and I mean, let's see if they are fertile. Yeah. Most likely, 99%, they're probably infertile, but you never know with reptiles.
Yeah, and part of the genesis is very rare. It does happen, but it's still very rare. So this is probably going to be infertile.
Yes.
But so this one laid eggs. That's what I'm pointing here.
That one.
But also, the one over here, guys, which is a little bigger, which is still, I mean, I thought they were going to need to be a lot larger before they could lay eggs.
I can't believe it. I mean, she's probably 7 feet, maybe. Yeah. This one's maybe 6 feet. I mean,
yeah, I mean, you can see her down there.
And that's the thing is, it's not like we purposely had a male in here and we're trying to produce them. We're not pushing this at all. She just happened to lay eggs, and you know, it's nothing we pushed on her. So we're gonna just go in there. Most likely, looks like she's been defensive. She's definitely hanging around that area. So I'm expecting a bit of a fight, but rather just go in there and collect the eggs and see what we're working with.
Cool. Well, let's get inside and check it out. I mean, these mosquitoes out here are already getting bad today.
They're not mosquitoes, they're gnats.
Is that what's biting me, though?
They're not biting you.
Guys, I'm getting bit. Don't listen to Kyle. Let's go in there and check them out, though, before this.
Oh, this gate hasn't worked since 1994.
Did you forget the password to the lock, or what?
Oh, wait. Oh, no, I do know this.
Oh.
I think I did.
This might be the only lock that Kyle knows the password for.
No, I'm good at passwords. I'm very good at numbers. I'm terrible about remembering where keys are.
Oh
my God.
All right, let's go in. And there's...
Wait, just because I got the lock off doesn't mean the gate opens.
Oh. The gate does not...
Wait, there's another one here.
Oh, let's see.
Hold on. Oh my God!
Oh, jeez.
Is this actually happening?
Well...
I don't even know what to do right now.
I
cannot believe this. I fully expected to climb this fence.
If any of you are new to the channel, Kyle loses locks, keys, he loses everything. And we're really surprised that this even worked, because these were all supposed to be temporary enclosures.
Yes. That
became a little too long temporarily.
Yes.
All these animals are getting upgraded within the year. We're actually going to be starting construction
within this next 6 months. Yeah, and all this will be torn out. So everything will be cleaned up, and this is actually going to be a lounge area for when we have the sanctuary. So this is going to be a really fun area that we're going to make this into. And these guys are going to be going into a much larger enclosure.
Yeah, because how big is their enclosure now?
This is 16 by 20.
And how big are they going in?
They're going to be going in a 70 foot by 50 foot.
Yeah, so much larger.
Yes. So that's, for example, that's the size of the Nile enclosure. So the land area and the water area. So to give you an idea of how big that is going to be.
All right, so I guess what we can do now is just get in there and see how she's going to react to us.
She's already really grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we will get in there and start collecting eggs. So
don't worry, guys. If anything happens to Kyle, I'll get a good angle. We'll get that on footage.
Actually, yeah. As long as you get on camera. Okay. So, like I said, guys, she is definitely defensive. She's doing what mamas do. You know, that's what's cool about crocodilians is they don't just lay eggs and bail. You know, they really do care. Even after they hatch, they really care about the babies. Hey. All right, girl. All right. Come on. So that's the problem with another reason why it's tough with this small enclosure, because it's very tight. So there's no really safe area to work with them right here, just because the water is right there and her nest is right here.
Now, do you think you can keep her in the water so I can sneak up behind you and show them a good angle of the nest before we start digging?
Yeah, I can do that.
Well, let's see how this goes, guys.
How'd it go, guys?
Remember I asked you to keep her in the closer to the water?
Yeah. Half her body's still in the water.
All right.
Give me that thing.
Yeah, here, you take the camera.
With acutus or American crocodiles, they just lay them right in the ground, so they don't build this giant mound like saltwater crocodiles. Correct?
Correct.
Correct.
She's gonna pop up in a second.
So she just laid them right in the ground, and a lot of times, you know, if it's just a makeshift like this, they will just lay them on the ground. Actually, the American next door just laid them in the water. So there's a good chance she will go after the camera just because she's a protected mama. But we're gonna try to save it. All right. So without further ado, as this is stressful for her, we'll start collecting eggs. So Ryan, I'm gonna try to get her over there.
Yeah.
And then you sneak by and get in that corner.
Okay.
Just so if she comes at you, there's nowhere for you to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
Perfect. All right, come here, buddy. Come here, come here. Well, that's not good.
Well, now I'm in a different corner.
See, I don't want her to come out like this. I want her to just stay in the water because I don't want her to just chase us around. So right when she turns on me,
yeah, I'll go to the
you
corner.
go around. Hold on. So what I'm going to go over here. All right, you're good. Okay, you're good?
Yep, you got her?
What I'll do is I'll just keep her distracted if you want to start collecting the eggs.
All right, guys, so now I'm gonna get in here with the nest, grab my old handy dandy box, and let's see about these eggs. Now I'm gonna try to keep them, let me touch you guys up a little. I'm gonna try to keep them pretty well oriented the way they were laid, just in case there was any kind of parthenogenesis. I don't think that there was, but you never know. Now we got 2 so far.
It's crazy because she is like 6 foot.
Yeah, so there's
and these are
3.
a very large species. So, I mean, the females can easily get 10 feet, 9, 10 feet.
And look how big those eggs are, guys. Like, seriously, those are good size eggs.
They're very, very healthy looking eggs.
There's 4.
Which is amazing because this is the first time she's laid. So again, usually they have, you know, goofy clutch the first time around. But I mean, it really looks good. So
yeah,
all we have to do is get a male and we could maybe do some conservation efforts with that.
This one is a little cracked, guys. So I'll put that in there. We'll take it out, but we're just gonna throw that one away.
But man, I can't believe it. Like, she is like maybe 6 foot.
Here's another one.
Just a couple years ago when I got her, we picked her up with one hand. It's like when I called her up, it's just amazing how much bigger.
Let's grab another.
My babies are growing up.
Okay, guys, let's see here. There's one more egg that is cracked. Now this is actually a good sign because American crocodiles in the US are actually an endangered species. Well, they're threatened now, right? They just got switched to threatened status
So.
instead of endangered, but they, regardless, they're not very common, especially in the US. So that egg you see is done. I'm gonna take it out just so we can keep count on it. There's another egg here that's also cracked, and she actually laid these eggs right underneath a hog panel. Oh, holy cow, dude.
What?
There's another 3 eggs here.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me.
You got her, Kyle?
Yeah, she it's crazy. You can see right when she takes her focus off of me, just
yeah.
The eyes tell you so much in crocodilians. So it's just amazing how I can see her, she's focused on me, and right when she loses focus of me, you can tell she's going back to her guarding the nest mentality. You know, you really got to watch that because obviously Ryan's right there.
Yeah, we'll make sure you keep her there. Okay, so we're gonna.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Let me look around here, guys.
Jeez. Hey, girl. There's one more smashed one right there, but yeah, we can just throw that aside.
Well, I'll just keep it for count.
How many are we at?
Oh, dude, I just found another one.
Really?
Holy cow!
You were busy, girl.
Jeez, I mean, guys, look at that so far. I kind of stopped counting. But Kyle, you keep her attention there for you. There's that.
Was that necessary?
Now, guys, oh my God, there's another one. There's another one there. It's cracked though. And I think there's another one. Oh, dude, they're not stopping. There's no one more. There's, okay, here's another one. Dude, are you kidding me? Here's another one.
How many we at?
Honestly, I stopped counting.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're, but dude, she's got her eyes right on me. Want to keep her,
Yeah.
Okay, now guys, what I'm doing is just pushing my hands down, trying to feel if there's any more. And I think I got them all. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I got them all.
Okay.
So, I think I got all the eggs, guys. Let me adjust this camera. Time to get out of here. There's a decent amount of eggs, but when we get out, we'll count them. And I'll try to keep the camera here, so if she charges at me, you'll feel this. Ooh, this is actually heavy.
Leave the pole, I'll get the pole.
What?
Leave the pole, I'll get the pole.
You'll come back and get the pole? Okay.
You got the GoPro if you need to.
Yeah, hey girl.
Hold on, hold on.
Woohoo! She was good until then.
You good?
I'm good.
Yeah, leave the pole. Right when you drop the pole, she's like,
It's a whole different animal.
all right, you're doing it now, I'm coming.
And she waited until I walked away from it too.
Come here.
So you can see the size of her, guys. She's not very big, but she is quick, I'll tell you what.
Very quick. This is an extremely dangerous size.
All right, I'm gonna get these eggs out of here, guys, because she, it's always interesting. We try to keep these videos interesting, guys. Hope you're enjoying the content. Now,
You're fine. Put the phone down. You're good. I got you.
I think I'm gonna stop listening to Kyle.
I had you. I was safe.
Dude, I hope that footage came out well. I don't know where the camera was pointing when I was running. I hope you guys got a good look of her charging me. But as you can see, she's being a good mama. She's sitting right on her,
Can we get the pole, girl?
right on her nest.
Yeah. She knows exactly where it is. See how she's like donutted up?
Yeah.
Let me get a picture of her.
Whew.
You good?
Yeah, she got some speed on her.
A little bit.
She came all the way to the fence too. And guys, remember, I don't have a pole at this point, so if for some reason the camera cuts out, it's because I shoved it down her mouth.
All right, sweetheart. Go in the water. Are you trying to eat it? Come on, girl.
And she doesn't even look that skinny. Like, it doesn't look like she just laid. She still has good body weight. I don't know if you can see it, guys, but...
Hey!
Oh, she's gonna take
Whoa,
that.
whoa. No,
We don't want to do that.
She wanted to death roll that thing. You see that?
Yeah.
I don't want to leave a pole in here.
Well, if she charges the Kyle, guys, you're gonna see it, because I'm in a much better position to film now.
Hey. Come on, girl. Come on. I was trying to get her to turn around.
Kyle almost just became Kylie there.
Again?
We'll come get the pole in a little bit.
We'll get it. We'll get it. Oh man.
She's feisty.
You got them all?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got them all.
How deep were they?
They were
deep in?
like, no, they weren't deep at all.
Yeah.
Like the deepest one was still, the top of it was at the surface.
Yeah. All right.
All right, you want to count them?
Yeah, let's count them.
Yeah, so we're gonna, she's doing her job now. Hope that was entertaining for you guys. That was definitely interesting to film. Now, Kyle, I'll film you counting these out. That way we can get I make sure we get a good angle. Cause honestly, I don't know how good that footage came out for you guys. We'll see when I edit it. I hope it came out well. If not, I'm sorry. But I'll film it now with Kyle so you can see all the eggs. All right, let's count them.
What, did you forget how to count?
I didn't count when I was collecting them. I counted the first like 4 and then I put them down. So let's see, there's 2, 4.
4.
Did you almost just say 3?
No, that doesn't count.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Did you smash all these?
No, dude, they were already smashed. 13, 14. You just cracked one. 15, 16. Dude. 17, 18. 20.
20 eggs.
20 eggs out of that female, and these are good size eggs, guys. Yep. Now, from the feel of them and the look, I'm gonna go ahead and say these are all infertile.
What?
They don't strike fertility to me. I'm gonna go ahead and I'd wager $100 that all these are infertile.
I think this one's fertile.
Want to put 1,000 on it?
That one. No, so what we'll do is let's take these inside. These are a couple days old. So what they'll have is they'll have the banding on them. And what that'll indicate is that they are in fact fertile. So what we can do is we'll take them inside, get some proper light on them. With the sun, it's so hard to see. Get some light on them and then determine if there are any fertile.
Yeah, probably not. So
probably not. Again, probably a 99% chance they are infertile. But hey guys, if anyone has a male, a subadult to adult male,
we are looking.
We are looking.
We've got 2 females that are laying eggs.
They want some company.
Guys, we'll go ahead and cut to inside now, so we'll see you there. Well guys, we're back in the house now. We're gonna check these eggs for fertility.
Yep.
Like we said, probably not fertile at all, but we'll at least show you what kind of process looks like. Now what you're doing is called candling, right?
Correct. So the biggest thing with fertile eggs initially is to look for that band, that membrane that connects to the yolk, or the membrane that connects to the egg shell, the membrane of the embryo. But right here, as you can see, you kind of see like a gold area here and a lighter color area there. That has nothing to do with it. So this is an infertile egg, which that's what we're expecting, unfortunately, without a male. So you can see how there's kind of that deviation between the middle. That's not an indicator of it being fertile. That's just how the egg usually looks.
Yeah, and also we don't see any blood vessels or anything that would show life or development.
Yeah, and the way it works is you'll see like a band. It almost looks like a little rubber band in there around the whole egg. And what they'll do during the process of incubation, it'll actually expand.
Now, will you see in crocodile eggs, are they anything like snake eggs where you'll see veins going throughout the egg?
You will, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and that's what's cool is, so what we'll do is, guys, is I'm sure we will get fertile eggs. So when we get fertile eggs this year, we'll document the process. So maybe even week to week, or every couple weeks, we'll take the eggs out and check them. So most of the time, the incubation is, for the Chinese alligators, it's 60 days. For the Nile crocodiles, it's about 90 days.
And the Niles are probably the next thing they're gonna lay fertile eggs.
Yes, yes. So what we can do is we can even pull them out every month and just, we can do a transition. We'll show you when they first go in, a month later, 2 months later, and then obviously 3 months later is the special day of hatching. So all the rest of the eggs are the bad eggs. Yeah. These are the ones that are cracked or messed up, but you can see they just look hollow. And actually, you can see the liquid inside. Look at that. You see that?
I don't know if we're gonna take it up on camera, but I can see it in person.
Can you see it at all?
No, it's kind of blown out the light.
Well, let's try that. How about there? You see how that's darker shaded there?
Yeah.
It's actually liquid. See when I shake it like that? So
yeah, so we checked all these.
Yep. So that's just Globutic. So unfortunately, guys, we have infertile eggs, which we were expecting. So again, shout out if you have a male acutus. Got a couple lucky ladies for him if he's down to come live the life over here. But they are happy. I do believe, like you said right before, Ryan, American crocodiles are no longer the critically endangered species in the United States. But it's still good to have assurance colonies. It's still good to have a breeding population in captivity, just in case anything happens in the wild, that they need an assurance colony. There always is a need for an assurance colony.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us on another episode of Primitive Predators.
Yeah, and if you like today's video, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Like we mentioned in the beginning of the video, check out some of the new stuff we're coming out with. Let us know what you think. And then until next time, we'll see you on the next episode.
See you guys.